Long story short, 3 years ago when we started building Tonkeeper, well, 3 years ago when we started building Tonkeeper, we faced an absence of infrastructure. So we decided to build our own. And this journey brought us to this moment. And I'm excited to share with you what we built throughout those years. We gathered everything under one roof on tonconsole.com. So check it out. All we have for developers is in one portal. And the biggest projects of all we have is obviously Ton API. Ton API is robust, is fast, and reliable API for Ton with REST and GraphQL support. And recently, we withstand tremendous load. At the peak times, it was as big as 300,000 requests per second. And we're actually dealing with loads like 100 RPS, 100K RPS on a daily basis. So to achieve those results, we actually done tremendous work on extending our infrastructure. We're working on 3 data centers right now, and we are keep extending. Our goal is to have the smallest latency in each part of the world, so we want as much different geolocations and points everywhere. So there's no miracle why our product is used by almost all major wallets in Ton and many other projects. I believe a lot of you using Ton API, so that's actually very important for us, and we actually value that very much. We continue improving and innovating, and one of the biggest problems many of you faced over the course of development on Ton is how to track events in the blockchain. New things are coming, new things are happening in the blockchain, and your servers, your projects have to know about that something is happening. So we already had for a long time 2 solutions for that. That was WebSockets and SSDI. But the problem with these solutions is it's actually very hard to implement that right, because you have to track the reconnections, you have to keep constant connection to our server, you have to fetch the data you missed while you were reconnecting, you have to have some mechanics to recover after some blackout or something when you missed some piece of data and you have to fetch everything. So it's actually very hard to implement, and few done that right. So today, we are launching webhooks. Webhooks is a new feature which will help developers to fetch every piece of information from blockchain reliably. So you can add as many endpoints as you want and subscribe to as many addresses in a blockchain as you want for each endpoint. And we will actually send data to you. So we will send an HTTP request to your endpoint with all data regarding the event which happened right to your server. And we actually will offer logs and different things to enhance this capability. And if your server, for example, did not answer with success response, we will retry. And if it's continuing failing, we will retry more and more with a delay, making sure you get the events. So we will make sure you did not miss a single event in the blockchain. This is a very simple solution which will gradually improve how those systems can be built and make it much more reliable and safe, while reducing the developer time you need to implement that. One more thing, one more problem which many developers face is how you can trust the data you got. Because if your project is critical, you can trust no one, not even us. Because there is, the trust issue should be solved inside your infrastructure. And to solve that, there's only one solution, is to check Merkle-proof after getting data from lite servers. But lite servers are unreliable. Public lite servers are awful. They are unreliable. You could not use them if your project is big. At the same time, public servers, if you will host your own lite node, it's actually not that scalable. You will face a lot of problems using your own lite node, and you will have to provide a lot of infrastructure around to make it scalable. So either way, if you're a small developer or a big developer, this solution doesn't work. Because if you're a small developer running your own node, it's too expensive. If you're a big developer, it's a lot of infrastructure to be built. So we are launching the special service, our own lite nodes, lite nodes API, which you can use. So we will done that by using load balancer between many light nodes, archive light nodes, small light nodes, different types, and we will forward different types of requests to different type of light nodes, all under the hood. And we will make sure that your request actually was performed and will return you the result, even if some light nodes are failing or some problems occurred. So we will make sure that everything works great with very low cost, because we will share this API with many developers, so one light node will be used by many different developers, and we will distribute load evenly. So you can check the Merkle-proof and make sure your data is secure, that it's really happened on blockchain, and that's going to be so much easier for developers. Those two solutions actually work perfectly with each other, because if you're building a payment system or some other kind of system where you want to fetch some updates and show them on your project, you can subscribe with webhook and then go to light node, check the Merkle-proofs, and then return success info that you get this information because you know that it is reliable. We actually have a lot more tools inside the token cell. You can check. The most remarkable is on our analytics servers. So you can actually write an SQL request and see all the insights, all the data from the blockchain. And we even have a helper built on top of ChatGPT, which will help you to write this chat request using plain English or any other language. There are also a Tonkeeper integration, and next month we are going to launch our NFT and Jetton Minter. So you will be able to mint Jettons right in Token Cell. More to say, you will be able to send those Jettons, make an airdrop right there. It will be fast, it will be reliable, and using such sophisticated technologies like compressed NFTs, compressed Jettons, you will be able to create like really mass airdrops with millions of users in very short time period, reliable and cheap. So that is. Thank you so much, and it's an honor to build for you. Thank you so much.